everybody. Let's get started. All right, so it's Sunday, so we're grouping all the routines into one. We're going to start by hello, good morning, you're up. Then we make the bed, right? Okay, that's done. After we make the bed, we get dressed, shoes, hair, face, so that way we can face the day. This week, we're going to talk about in one of the 5-Minute Room Rescue podcasts about why it's so important to get dressed, shoes, hair, and face, especially. Okay, after that, then we are going into the bathroom. We're going to swish and swipe, and from there, we're going to reboot our laundry. After we get done rebooting the laundry, we're going to wake those wonderful kids up. Remember, if they're over 5, they can make their own bed and they can get themselves dressed. From there, we're going to have breakfast. Wonderful breakfast for us to take a look at what is in store for the day. What is for dinner? Do we need to plan anything, prep anything, pick up anything, or pull anything? What are our goals that we set for ourselves yesterday? What is on the calendar today? Okay, after we get that done, before we ever even leave the kitchen, we are going to do our dishes. Yes, our wonderful dishes.
How do I get this?
I guess Yoda's going to help us. We're going to get those dishes done so that way we don't have to come back into the kitchen to do it. Okay, from there, you've got your 5-minute room rescue, your 2-minute hotspot drill. Use those podcasts. They all come out. All of my videos come out for the day at the same time on Sundays. However, I do not do a 5-minute and a 2-minute with the podcast, but there are plenty that you can go and search through. Okay, after that, today is Renew Your Spirit. So let's take a look back at last week and let's look ahead to next week and see what maybe we can improve on, what needs to get better, whatever. Okay, so after that, now let's get started on the afternoon routine. We started by rebooting our laundry, right? Good, because we're almost at the end of the month, so we need to keep things rolling. After we rebooted the laundry, then we are going to have supper. Make sure you drink your water. Make sure you take your meds. After having supper, make sure the kids are done with their homework because Monday will start a new school week. So kids are done with homework. Then it's time for 15 minutes. You're either going to do last week's missions, maybe look ahead to this week's missions, or 15 minutes maybe in the yard, in the garage, something that you need to get done. So 15 minutes there. After you've done your 15 minutes, you've got your 2-minute hotspot drill, your 5-minute room rescue. Once again, I have pre-recorded podcasts. Please feel free to use those. That's why they're there. Because sometimes it's just easier to clean when you're not thinking of cleaning. Okay? After we do that, then it is time for our 15 minutes of loving movement. Remember, this is so important, especially if you suffer from depression, to keep moving. After that, kids can do their afternoon chores and we can begin dinner. Now, let's go into the before bedtime routine. Remember, the afternoon routine and the before bedtime routine can overlap. So we start by checking our calendar. Once we check our calendar, we know what is on the calendar for tomorrow, how we can set up our launch pads, us and the kids. Kids' launch pads are their backpacks. Once we set up that, then it's time to lay out clothes for the next morning. Us and the kids. This will save you a minimum of 20 minutes in the morning. After that gets set up, let's plan dinner. What is for dinner tomorrow night? Okay? Once we get that set up, what are our 3 goals that we are going to try and accomplish tomorrow? Okay. We've done everything we can do with the calendar. From the calendar, we go to our 2-minute hotspot drill, our 5-minute room rescue. Okay? From there, it is time to make lunches for tomorrow, eat dinner, and then make lunches for tomorrow. Either way, tomato, it's your choice. Okay? From that, you got this. Okay? We're almost done. You are going to, before you ever leave, you're going to do the dishes. Yes, you're going to do the dishes. That way you don't have to worry about coming back into the kitchen. All right? So dishes are done. Now, let's relax. Kids get ready for bed. We get ready for bed with them, so that way they see that we're getting ready for bed too. Kids go to bed, we pamper ourselves, and then we go to bed at a decent hour. I'll see you on Monday, where we will break everything down, 3 separate routines, plus the 5-minute room rescue, 2-minute hotspot drill, and 15-minute mission podcast. So see you Monday. Bye.